Welcome in, Shahazad. How you doing over on the YouTube side? Welcome in, everybody. We are back. Yay. Hello, hello. We are back, boys and girls. Back from vacation. Back from the Redwoods. Back to have some fun. We got some Long Dark today. We got some medieval Dynasty this afternoon. Yeah, and we're gonna be getting into our 4th episode of Misery Mode. We are currently in Mountain Town in a Milton house. It's day 24, so we're probably gonna get our next Misery Afflictions very soon. We are at 100% condition, which is nice. But we are, yeah, we're gonna be having a few problems here pretty quick. What time of day is it? It is nighttime. Let's go ahead. We've got some extra gloves. We've got this worn down vest. The worn down vest actually has pretty decent... Hey, Big Bob, how you doing? I couldn't watch the last Long Dark stream because I was traveling. Well, I was traveling, Big Bob. I was traveling this last, last like 4 days. We went down to the Redwoods for a couple days, and then we came back. Here we are, so... Huzzah. But yep, Saturday's the day. And then we got regular streams all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. So that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and take it down the worn vest as well. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do? Yeah, let's go ahead and tear that apart. Hey, TLG Expert, how you doing? George, Dinu, how are you? Faith, hello, hello. Thank you for the welcome back. Yes, we are back, boys and girls. We are back. You were first. You were first in YouTube, TLG Expert. Oh, is that you, Shahazad? Gotcha. Well, thank you for being first. All right, let's see what food we have. We got a couple taters. We got a soda. Let's drink the soda. Started a new misery run today and found the hockey jersey at the farmhouse. Oh, I did not find a hockey jersey at the farmhouse, so that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and just get a little bit of passy time, and then we'll get a little sleepity sleep before noon, before it comes in. But not a Ath, help me please. Where can I find a bedroll in this game mode? Found all the items, 2 hacksaws, 2 hammers, matches, everything, but not a single bedroll. Did you go to the only thing that I know, like, guaranteed bedroll is that there's either going to be one in Mystery Lake. Hold on, 1 second. Honora, thank you for the 24 months. 2 years. Alice, hello, hello. BT, hello. Thank you for that 24 months and all you do for the channel. I appreciate it so very much. For the
Iona just resubscribed
the bedroll, I'd say go to Mystery Lake.
Happy 2nd anniversary.
Happy 2nd anniversary to you too. You'll either find it in the Mystery Lake camp office. You'll find it at the Allen's Cave there in the little hunting blind, or you'll find it in Winding River, either in the cave or in one of the pipes that's up by the dam. That's the only sort of advice I can give you on where you can find guaranteed bedroll. I've always found bedrolls there, so never ever had a problem finding bedrolls there. I wonder if that can make me sick. I probably can. So it's not in the hunter's cabin. There's a hunting blind. So if you've been so between Carter Hydro Dam and the Mystery Lake camp office, there's you go down the river to get there, and there's that little cutout where you can go, and there's a little hunting blind in there. That's also where it can be. So it's not in the whatchamacallit, in the actual, like, trapper's cabin or hunter's cabin, whatever you want to call it. It's not in there, But yeah, if you haven't found it there, I have no idea for you. I mean, you'll get one if you go to Hush River Valley. You'll get one there in the cave for sure. Hush River Valley always has a bedroll, but you have to walk past the wolf to get to it. Milton usually does not have a bedroll, so. But Ath, you didn't find in Hunter's Blind near the crash site. I didn't go to the Hunter's Blind near the crash site, no. My holiday was really good. Oh, you meant Trapper's Cabin. No, the Trapper's, I've never found a bedroll in the Hunter's Blind near Trapper's Cabin. Yeah, Hush River Valley, that's actually where we're headed in just a second. So, I can show you where that one's at if you want. We have a lot of stuff on us. We're gonna drop some of this stuff when we get back over to the house. Is that another pair of gloves? Good lord, that's our 4th pair of mittens we found in this zone. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other places for the bedroll in the area you're at. Really, if you're in Milton, there's not a bedroll in Forlorn Muskeg. So you won't find a bedroom or a bedroll in Forlorn Muskeg. That just don't happen. At least I've never found a bedroll in Forlorn Muskeg. There may be one that spawns there, but if there is, I've never found it, so. They have changed some loot stuff around. What's the highest percentage, what's my highest that I've ever gotten? The highest I've ever gotten on as far as fire strikers go is I think I got one time like a 98 or something like that. The Redwoods was awesome, everybody. It was so much fun. We went down to Fern Canyon. We had a great time. Everybody laughed. Everybody sang. And then I got an orange soda. That's a glitch. That's not meant to happen. I got an orange soda out of a car. That's not supposed to happen. But the Redwoods were phenomenal. Loads and loads of fun. It was nice just to get away for a little while. It's nice to get away and just have some time. It was my July 4th present, and maybe it was. And they had a fireworks display down there, so that was pretty awesome. Have I been in here? Yes, I have. I'm just going to sit in here for a second and get warmed up. Although I'm running low on food now. So that's a problem. We'll eat a few cattails. We'll get a few more cattails heading towards Hush River Valley, and then Hush River Valley itself is loaded with cattails. We have a ton of water on us right now, too. Afternoon, all funny. Hadrian missed a bedroll on his run in the pipes at the dam. Yeah, the pipes there, Kenneth, are really easy to miss it. It's real easy to miss the bedroll there. Really, truly is. So it wouldn't surprise me in the least bit if you missed it. Because I've missed it before there. And somebody in chat would be like, hey, you need to go back and get it. And I was like, what? But they have changed around a lot of that stuff, so. You drank like 6 coffees because you're in Milton and had cabin fever? Oh no. Yeah, cabin fever always sucks. Now I want the cougar back. I am half blind. I'm half blind most of the time, to be honest. I still flip them just to do it. Just to do it. We're exactly at the pipes. So when you first leave Carter Hydro Dam, there is there's a platform that it puts you out on, and then you walk over and there's a fence and you go down some stairs to get off to the snow. Well, off to your left there's 3 pipes, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And I've always found the bedroll in the one on the top. It's like tucked into the pipe there. It's like tucked into the pipe there. And it's kind of hard to see. Other than that, the only place I've ever found it in Winding River is, before that, was in the cave. So... no, Beastie, they said that if you already had the cougar stuff, you could keep crafting it and maintaining it even after the update. So the cougar craftable stuff stayed in the game. Oh, some matches, nice. That's a little box of freebies. Hey, Teresa, hello. So yeah, it's in the Winding River there, right after that first little platform you exit out of. Once you go down the stairs to get to the next platform, there's like garbage and stuff, but there's those 3 pipes. That's the one to do. Wild West Dynasty finished the playtest on the re-release on Friday. No announcement yet on release date. God, I'm so skeptical. They burn such bridges there. It's scary.
No, I got excited because it was Star Wars.
Yeah, that used to happen. Yeah, it used to happen. I used to get excited because it was Star Wars. Not so much anymore, but I used to get excited because it was Star Wars. My 4th of July was great, Peter. We went down to the Redwoods. We drove down to California, Northern California, for the Redwoods, and they had a very nice fireworks show, and yeah, it was great. It was amazing. Be wary, the only thing I can say. Oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. I wish them all the best with Wild West Dynasty. I just don't... I was hoping for... I don't know what I was hoping for. I mean, honestly, if you want to play a great Western game, I highly recommend Red Dead Redemption 2. You can play it as an open world if you want to. You can go around and do tons of stuff in it. There's quests. There's all sorts of great weapons you can buy, things you can do in town, people you can beat up, people you can save. You can be a gangster. You can be an outlaw. You can be a good guy if you want to try. You can be a good guy. Ultimately, it's just a fantastic game. It holds up to even today. It really, truly holds up even to today. So, all right. So we found another thing of that. So we'll drop that here. And I'm going to move the flower over here, I think. The price of Red Dead Redemption 2 is sky high. Well, I'm going to say it. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. If you can save up and find, or even find it, even on Steam. It didn't go on sale for the Steam Summer Sale. That sucks. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is fantastic.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I played RDR2. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a great game. They did such a good job with it. Okay, so we don't have any pots or pans on us right now, right? Yes, we have a can on us. That doesn't do us any good. Let's go ahead and dump this can in there. Let's go ahead and put these replacement fuses in there. Let's put 1 sewing kit in there. Now that book, I believe I've already read that sewing book. Yes, I did. No, I did not. Oh, I did not read that sewing book. Okay, we'll read that sewing book. I got 4 other books as well. Hey, Mr. Pyro Ninja, how you doing? My friend has been playing Medieval Dynasty on the OS. Yeah, Medieval Dynasty is a lot of fun, but Fire Monkey Rob. We're going to be playing that here. Today, as a matter of fact, we're going into Year 7 Winter, and then year 8 spring today. So we're gonna do 2 seasons, winter and spring, going year 7 into year 8. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, I got the cattail still because let's see, what's our skills at? Fire starting still at 2. Okay, cooking is almost a 4. Carcass harvesting at 3. Archery's over halfway to 1. Mending is a little bit into 2. I'm gonna take those with me because we'll be able to crush those down with a heavy hammer. The deer hides I'm not gonna worry about so much. I'm gonna put a little bit of this cloth in here. Actually, the cloth, let's just put 5 in there. I'll probably need the rest. Do I have any? I don't have any arrowheads along with me. Let's grab like 6 arrowheads. 2 birch. What's our bow at right now? Oh, it's still at 88%. Let's grab this maple though, and the guts. We'll take those with us too. I'm kind of tired. We got these extra gloves on us. I'm just gonna leave those here because they don't really complement anything we have going on. We got all the cans we need. I'm gonna throw a couple of these rocks back. Actually, do we need the stones right now? No, I can leave the stones. We have a bow now, so we don't really need stones to protect ourselves any longer. And let's go ahead and ditch some of the lightweight teas. And we'll keep the heavier teas. Oh, we do need our feathers, though. Is that all the feathers that I have? Ooh, that's not good. I do need a piece of leather. Maybe 2 pieces of leather. Yeah, we can only make a few more. We can only make a few more arrows anyway. I could break that arrow down and get 3 more feathers, but how many do we have? We have 14. So that's 12. Your internet's so bad. Oh no! PS5 co-op just released not long ago. Yes, and I think you can now cross-play on Medieval Dynasty. You don't have to have. You don't even have to have. You don't even have to have the same platform because you can cross-play on it now. If I understand it correct, and I probably don't, but you know, hey. All right, we're gonna leave those here. Grab another coal, another cedar. All right, so we're at 35.5, so that's not too bad. And we've warmed up while we're doing this, so that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and head to the cabin, and then head to the trailer, and then from there we're gonna head to the. Hutch River Valley. Probably not the smart play on misery mode, but hey, I just want to do it. I just want to do it. And it's like YOLO, you might as well. We should be on day 25 now. Yeah, we've lived 25 days, so we're probably going to get another affliction here pretty soon. Yeah, no smart plays here, Hal. It's only fun. Only fun and then misery. Fun and misery. That's all we get here. We're gonna get a little bit on the cold side, but that's okay. We're gonna freeze our bum off just a teeny tiny bit. But that's what we do. Is it misery fun? No, misery's no fun. After this misery run, we'll probably take a mental health break from it for a few days. We'll go to we'll get on our other run and go into the new Sundered Pass and try to be doing the quest there, the quest line for Sundered Pass, and exploring Sundered Pass and mapping Sundered Pass. But yeah, so far misery has been pretty miserable. And I'm expecting that any day we'll get our new afflictions, and then broken body will just break us. That'll break our soul. I wish broken body gave us just a little. I wish it was just a tiny bit less harsh. I could understand, like, I would totally be down if Broken Body was like, oh, you can only gain back, you can't gain back health when you sleep, and when you are all in the white, you know, you have food, water, you're not tired, you have warmth, then you can gain back like 50% health, or 50% of the normal amount of health during that time or something. That I'd be totally down for. I'd be like, okay, that's pretty cool. The new feat settled mine is pretty OP. Yeah, I looked at that one. That one's not too bad. Yes, the new misery condition, no fun allowed. Wondering, since Broken Body hits on day 46, are you even going to try to kill either a Boos or a bear? Seeing as it'll take as long to cure the hides, you might not have long enough to not live long enough to finish crafting. Well, the only reason, Kenneth, I would kill probably the moose, not so much for the hide. Of course I'd dry the hide, of course I'd cure it, but the main reason I'd kill the moose is food. Because we're gonna have to post up somewhere and just kind of like, you know, just kind of chill. Hey, Cassador, how you doing? Don't do no health regen. Yeah, I don't really do no health regen. Thank you, Cass, for the posture check. I did get a little color. You can't really see it on camera, but I got a little color on my neck, a little color on my arms. I don't. Okay, that must have been a ducky hug. My vacation was great. It was awesome. Linus Gamer, how you doing? No, my vacation was great. Oh, I've got it. It doesn't burn. It's a mild burn. The pain reminds me I was an idiot. So I like to suffer. But no, I do have aloe vera. I just don't have any on. It's not that bad of a burn. I just as they say, got a little color. I got a little color. Plus that aloe vera is like slimy. It's all slimy and gross. It's like, ew. Well, I got a little more than tan, but hey, John Me, how you doing? We're having a great day so far. The nice way to fix a broken body, Grimjaw was saying over on YouTube, is introduce a spot in Long Dark where you have to journey to get a rare herb to brew a tea that fixes the condition for 1 to 2 nights. The spot should be hard to get to, or even just for 24 hours. Just for 24 hours, Grimjaw. That it would alleviate broken body. I mean, it'd be the tea that everybody would go for. And see, they could even do it where there's one of those teas in several zones you just don't know, and it's always in the same spot, always, like you said, in a hard to get to spot. That tea will alleviate it for 24 hours. It's a very short amount of time. I just think Broken Body's kind of a harsh thing on survival mode. It doesn't fit well with survival mode. I understand why they did it, but it's like, eh. Not especially for me. I don't like Kobayashi Marus. I don't like the Kobayashi Maru. I would cheat too, just like Captain Kirk. Just like Captain Kirk, I would cheat as well. Because there's no such thing. I don't believe in a no-win situation. When sour stomach hits, no more cooking 5, so much of meat may be uneatable after a few days. Well, the thing you can do with that, Kenneth, is you can basically wait to cook the meat. So you can just let it slowly decay. Cook it as you need it instead of doing a massive cook. Cook it as you need it, and then because it gains back 50% when you cook it. So you could cook the meat as you need it instead of like waiting, you know, cooking it all and then it goes bad on you. That's one way to kind of monkey with it a little bit. because I like to win, Captain Kirk. That's why it should be hard to get, like, no beds, have to sleep outdoors, some wildlife. Yeah, I think they should nerf Broken Body a little bit, but that's okay. You know, it's their game; they can do it. Make it something you only really want a journey to get because you actually need it rather than you want it. They could even make it a thing, Grimjow, that after you get Broken Body, you then get information on you get information on the you get information on the location. You get information on like 3 possible locations or something like that. I don't know how they do that exactly, but that'd be kind of cool. That food hack needs to be a new tips for long dark vid. Well, I mean, it's not a new tip really. It's just a way to keep your meat from going rotten. Let's go ahead and we'll sleep for 7 hours. Oh shoot, I didn't drink. Son of a biscuit, and I have water on me too, and I didn't drink. And so I lost more health than I gained back. That's sad. That's sad. I was thinking about the food hack and not paying attention to my water. I got food. I had food in me. What will the cougar changes be? I'd love to say they're going to revamp the cougar completely, but I have a feeling the cougar is going to be changed in the sense that you don't get as much of a red blur or whatever when you get up. I have a feeling the cougar mechanic is largely going to remain the same. That's just my feeling about it. But I may be wrong. They may change the
power
cougar
in the verse
completely.
can stop me.
Toastazoid, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, Toastazoid. But they may take it out and change it completely. I just don't know if they're gonna do like a complete revamp on them or not. Well, see, I think Kenneth, that playing misery mode now. I think misery mode should be a challenge mode where you're actually trying to live 100 days. Like that would be the thing. Hey, Alex Life, how you doing, buddy? So I think misery mode would have been a lot better if it was implemented like as the dead sleep, where it's like a long dark challenge. It's like, hey, can you live 100 days in misery mode? You know, that sort of thing. Janelle, hello, how are you? TLG Expert, you haven't followed me yet? For shame. Shame, ding, ding, ding. Shame. Hey, there's a deer over there. I sure would love to get that deer. And it's even a buck too. I bet you could do 1,000 days in misery mode. Probably not. I take too many chances. Well, I can play it as long as there's health regen. The other ones don't bother me as much. Oh my goodness, a red 5 bird! Red 5, you awesome, amazing, beautiful human being. How you doing, Red 5? Red 5, for those of you who don't know, boys and girls, is a member of our stream team, the Pause Fellowship. My brother from another mother, last playing Long Dark. Go give him a follow. Go give him the love. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go give him some love. Let's see if we can get a great shot for Red 5 here. Hold up, wait a minute. We're gonna try to get the deer shot. We gotta grab these cattails first, and then we'll try for the deer shot. This one will be for you, Red 5. This one will be for you, buddy. And there's a birch bark here too. Got him. I don't know where he's gonna die at, but I got him. I would imagine that's a glitch and they will patch that out. I don't think the devs intend for us to be able to get any health back. That's probably one they just failed to correct. I don't know where the other deer went to. I ain't getting any kills, that's for sure. Are you really running all the way up in the hill? You're really running all the way over there. I'd do it here, but it'd be on a hill, and I couldn't harvest him. Now they're gonna run down here by the farmhouse. Are you kidding me? Oh, you little bastards! Why do deer have to be so damn annoying? Yeah, there's two of them. There's two of them too. Both of them have run down in this direction. There's blood all over. Yeah, the deer are really trying to get away from me. They're really, really desperate to get rid of me. Or get out of my range anyway. I don't even know where the buck went. Son of a biscuit. Wow. Well, one of them died right down there. That's good enough for me. Darn those arthritic joints, I know. The rheumatic joints. I have rheumatic joints, yes. I got the rheumatism, boys and girls. I got the rheumatism. Yeah, I saw you were on there, Red 5. I was gonna pop in. I actually tuned in for a second, but I had to get stuff ready on my end, so I didn't really feel like... I didn't feel real comfortable saying anything at that point. Stupid wolf. Stupid wolf.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Good dog. Let's grab a few of those. Let's get a little fire start here. Yeah, no, not burning my birch bark right now. We're in Timberwolf Mountain, got a bear, but need to push out to AC soon. Yeah. Timberwolf Mountains is great. It's a great strategy, Red 5, to go into Timberwolf Mountain, take down a bear, maybe two bears, take down the moose if you can get a chance. Let all their stuff cure while you run off to, Ash Canyon and grab stuff there. That's a great strategy to, like, get yourself set up. You get yourself set up for later game. That's awesome. When you play interloper mode, I bet you're gonna say, "Oh, it's good to be home." Yes, I probably will. I'll be like, "It's so good to be home. It's so good to be home." Let's see, 36, 22, 27. How many days? 25 at the moment. 25 lopsided. Well, no, I don't have a mag lens though, Monty. That's my problem, is I have not found a mag lens yet. Believe me, I would have loved to do a mag lens fire there. And if you have a mag lens, you definitely want to try use a mag lens if you got one. Unfortunately for us, we did not. Any tip on how to get maple limbs? So there are always maple limbs in... Is that going to be... That's going to be a blizzard, isn't it? Yep. There's always going to be maple limbs. Really, game? Really? 18 minutes away and you're going to do this to me. There's always going to be maple in the winding river. The winding river always has maple in it. So the winding river always has maple, and the ravine always has birch. How much over am I? I'm way over. The one in Mystery Lake, that river, yes. Well, it's not in Mystery Lake. The Winding River is the zone that connects Mystery Lake. You go out of the Carter Hydro Dam, and you go into Pleasant Valley from there. Mrs. Honeypot, hello, hello. Just got home from work. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, it's the river that goes out, it's the river that goes between the Carter Hydro Dam and Pleasant Valley. That's the Winding River. I think the river you're thinking of is the one that's in, I think you're thinking of the one that's there. We're gonna use our accelerant here. You're thinking of the one that's there in Mystery Lake itself, that goes from the Carter Hydro Dam to the camp office. That's what it is. Duh. Good God, words, Atheenon. Words are hard. Words are hard. Alright. Well, we were doing good until we decided to go hunt a couple deer on our way to Hush River Valley. And that turned into us chasing a couple of deer. And then it turned into a blizzard with a couple of deer. And, did I follow the tracks to get to Pleasant Valley? Yes, if you follow the tracks in Mystery Lake, it'll take you to the Carter Hydro Dam. And that will take, and that will take you over to the Winding River that will take you to Pleasant Valley. Do you continue 50 days in each zone for Sundered Pass Zone? No. Nope, that run is pretty much done at this point. Yeah, not a good situation with the deer, unfortunately. They buggered off. Alright, let's get a little... I have water here. I was like, let's get a little water being made. No, we're good. Athena, Monty R was asking, hey, Ath, did you do any research on the books after the new update? Research on the books. Oh, you can do research. Yes, you can do research now in Misery. With the new update, it does allow you to do misery mode research, basically. So yeah, with the Afflictions, you can do research in Misery, because before you could not. Which it's nice that they changed that. That was kind of goofy that you couldn't. It's like, well, you're gonna get Afflictions. There's nothing you can do about it. It'd be nice to be able to research something. Oh, I'm sure the cougar will come back shortly. Yeah, you can always repost questions. I would never ever hold against you if you did. So, always feel free, especially if there's a big blizzard like this and chat is flying by. I will miss some. Yeah, they bug now so you can get level 5 on any skill on day 1 as long as you have the book. But you do have to spend the time reading it. I love my Kia. Thank you so much for the 3 bits. I appreciate that very much. What were you asking, Mrs. Honeypot? Especially in Misery here. I'll miss chat a bunch. Doot.
Through silent hills of ice and snow.
Yeah, they removed the cougar just because people weren't liking it. What day are we on? I'm doing fantastic.
Hunt by scent and sight.
That blizzard's bothering the heck out of me. We're on day 26.
To pass the night.
We actually live
when
26
daylight
now.
breaks, Atheenon stalks, while the chat continues on with
Misery
their
is frickin'
talks.
cold.
A howl rings out to pierce the day. Atheenon hopes his shot won't stray.
Misery is frickin' cold. That's all I can say about it. That's all I can say about it. But yes, it basically is colder than Interloper on the Interloper at its coldest still does not come close to what Misery mode is. Interloper on its coldest is still warmer than Interloper at its coldest is still warmer than Misery mode. I mean, right now the temperatures out here, it's only negative 50, 63. But we're only on day 26. That's the thing, we're only on day 20 freaking 6. How much, okay, I got 3 hours and 29 minutes there. Let's go ahead and break down this arrow. So if you read, for example, Mending Book for 5 hours and enter and exit through any loading screen, it will keep giving you experience. Well, that's just a glitch and a bug in the system. They'll probably take care of that. And if you use that, you know, you can use it. I mean, I wouldn't use it. That seems like an exploit, but hey, that's all cool. If you want to use an exploit, I say you go for it. It doesn't harm anybody else in the game, so everybody else will have just as good an experience no matter what. Let's go ahead and we got an hour and 53 there. Let's go ahead and make up our birch bark. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that, Monty. It sort of ruins the experience. But hey, if you want to do that, if you want to exploit the game like that, that is totally up to you. That's the beauty about this game is it doesn't matter. There's no competition with anybody else. You can do whatever you want, and it doesn't affect another human being. So, but I would say stay away from doing stuff like that because it does kind of ruin the experience of the game a little bit. But hey, if you want to push those skills to the limit, push them skills to the limit. Let's go ahead and go inside. Yeah, you know, the whole Long Dark community is pretty awesome, so. Yeah, it does. I mean, I know of certain things you can do in the game that, like, make it a little bit easier. I mean, you can do the micro-harvesting of meat as well. I don't really do the micro-harvesting anymore because I'm just like, it doesn't really interest me. Oh yeah, we can't sleep for 10 hours anyway. So let's just sleep for our 7. I keep thinking I can sleep for 7 or for 10. Ah! I forgot to ask, how big is the new area? Did you successfully map it? No, we've been in misery mode this entire time, my friend. We have not had the opportunity, nay, the pleasure, yet to really go and explore Sundered Frontier or Sundered Pass because I have been busy doing this, and then I went on vacation, so. So I went on vacation here this last week. I went down to the Redwoods for, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. so I didn't stream at all pretty much this last week. So we'll be doing our adventure in there starting on Monday. And we will be mapping it up. We'll be going through it and trying to figure it out, seeing what we think of it. Did my gloves really go? Wow. Wow. That storm beat the crap out of my clothing. It just literally beat the crap out of me. It took my clothing and it just beat the crap out of it. Wow. That is nutty. Nutty. So what's going on? Is there any way I can find maple limbs in Mystery Lake? There are some in Mystery Lake. Toastazoid. They're random though. You got to remember that other than Winding River and the ravine, the guaranteed spawns of stuff like those is very low. There's not really any guaranteed spawns. You can find some maple in Mystery Lake. Usually it's there near the unnamed pond or up in the clear cut area. I've seen a couple over in over right by the Carter Hydro Dam before, but there's not a lot of places to find them there. Not a ton of places to find them. So you kind of take you do it at your own risk there, I guess you could say. Okay, so we got that there. Got a bunch of torches there. All right. Yeah, the best place is to get him in the Winding River, in that cave there. That's the best spot of all. We're gonna go grab our food and come right back. Well, yeah, Ash Canyon has a ton of saplings in it. If you go to Ash Canyon, you'll come back with a lot of saplings. Wow, we have another blizzard. Another blizzard. Thanks, game. No, thank you, game. No. Thank you, game. Well, I guess this gives me a chance to, do a couple things in here. I can repair up some of my clothing. Wow, I can't believe my clothing is this in disarray. So sick of getting mozzie bites. Is that moozy bites? Or is that mosquito bites? Are there more blizzards in Misery or same as Interloper? I've really not noticed more in Misery. It's just, they always seem to come at the most inconvenient times. Mosquito bites! Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't like mosquito bites either. Come on! Come on! I hope you had a great time. Can I wish you a belated happy 4th? I know you guys celebrate your Revolutionary Declaration of Independence enthusiastically. Yes, we do. We had the place we went to had an amazing fireworks display that was awesome. It was an awesome fireworks display. It was so much fun. I'm actually gonna drop these guts here. And yes, we do rather celebrate. We go hard on 4th of July. We go hard on that holiday for sure. All right, let's see. We got a little bit of water on us. We've had such a weird summer so far. Yeah, right now today it's supposed to get to 96 here. Yesterday it was over 100. Down at the Redwoods it was nice though. It was like 85 at most. It was actually really nice down in the Redwoods. It wasn't too hot, not too cold. It got a little cold the first night we were there, so but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I think stage 7 should be perma blizzard. No fire. No. Oh, I forgot to ask there is my misery run. I've survived 19 days but no afflictions. I don't know why. That's weird. Hey, Bashrobe. Hey, man. How many years have you lived on misery mode so far? I know. If you guys haven't checked out Bashro before, go check out Bashro.
Real quick.
You want to talk about a true pro?
That's a horse. Wait,
You want to talk about a pro at surviving in the most unsurvivable situations? The survivor of survivors. That'd be my friend Bashrobe. Bashrobe is amazing. I had a great vacation. Thank you so much, Camo.
Stop me.
I had a great vacation. I'm actually gonna drop that little tiny bit of maple syrup here. It's just a little baby amount. But no, I had a great vacation. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the Redwoods and Fern Canyon. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I appreciate that. Silly Owl, thank you so much for coming in. Slarty1, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. Camo Check, thank you for the follow. Termicon, thank you for the follow as well. And Batrobe, of course. Thank you so much for the follow. We are currently, I think we're right there too. We're on day 27 as well. Look at that. We're on day 27. We've got the Haunted Mind, which of course, is a sucky one. But we first got Diminished Form, which is always the first one. Then we got Haunted Mind, which makes it so we can only sleep 7 hours. And then we got Rheumatic Joints, so we can't sprint as quickly, aim as long, or we get sprains more often. So yay for sprains, I suppose. Yes, we have a lot of viewers because we got raided by the awesome Bashrobe right there. We got a Bashrobe raid. So, we're not doing bad, but we're going to get our next afflictions here pretty quickly. And then things are going to go horribly wrong for us. And we'll be crying in our beer. So, that's just how it goes, That's just how it goes. I think my other deer is actually over here. I shot 2 deer. I saw one of them over there. That was my buck over there, and I got 2 bags of meat still from him. Same afflictions as you. Nice. The next few I'm not looking forward to because I know what's coming. And I'm not very happy about it, to be honest. Saw some crows over here, but I don't see them now. Where's my crows? Where? Okay. I'll pick up a stick for sure. Hey, Mr. Wolf, what'd you do with my deer? I had another deer over here. I swear to God there was another deer. What'd you do with him? What did you do with him? When will we head to HRV? Right after I cook up these couple pieces of meat. We're gonna cook these couple pieces of meat and then we'll head to Hush River Valley. I'm gonna grab these feathers too because we need feathers to make more and make more arrows. Will a blizzard cover the kill? No, it won't cover the kill. It just makes it miserable. It makes it miserable. It makes it misery for us. Mr. Wolf doesn't have to answer your questions. Tell me where the deer is, Mr. Wolf. You can't hide him from me anymore. Can you tell me my misery run? Can you tell me my misery run? I've survived 19 days but no afflictions. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you're bugged. I've not heard of that happening before, so it sounds as if you're bugged. That would be my guess. It's probably a bug because you get your first affliction always on like the second day. You always get that first affliction there on the second day. I think it's second or third day, something like that. Camo Check to ask, may I ask you, I ran into some issue trying to do signal void. Got the radio fixed transmitters, but couldn't uncover any bunkers. Do you know any solution for this? I already contacted Hinterland support. So you were using the transmitter or the receiver, you had that out, and it was an Aurora while you went to the bunker, all that sort of stuff. So you did all that right, and the bunker still did not magically open up. Yeah, contacting Hinterland's really the only way to go about it. I'm not sure why they would not open up for you, Camo Check. That is very odd. Very odd they didn't open up for you. So I would say, yeah, contacting Hinterland. I mean, there's a bunch of bugs in the system right now. I mean, it sounds like they just did a bunch of debugs, and it sounds like they fixed the bug where you couldn't zone out of a... Oh, are we better cooking now? I guess we are. Did we get cooking 4? And I just didn't know... Oh, we did get cooking 4. Okay. Like, why are those taking so less time? We got cooking 4. Yeah, you could try verifying your files. That is true. That is true, Nora. I forgot about that. Yeah, the one thing you can do is go into Steam and verify the files for Long Dark. That's a good possible thing. What's the best base in Long Dark and why is it the gas station Coastal Highway? Well, I do like Coastal Highway because in the end game, like in long game for Coastal Highway has a lot to offer. Now, the one thing Coastal Highway does not have to offer, that you definitely need to watch the amount of wood that you have and the amount of fuel that you have, is if you ever start to get cabin fever in Coastal Highway, you have like one option, and that's to go to it's either to go to a fishing hut and sit out there for a while and fish, or go to Crumbling Highway and go to a cave, because there's no outdoor caves in Coastal Highway. I don't like that, so I don't like that at all. I had problems with my game shutting off completely every time I entered a bunker and stuff, so they're probably still updating it. Ooh, I imagine console versus PC have different bugs. That is true. That is true. Console and PC have different buggity bugs. But yes, Toastazoid, I do like Coastal Highway as well. I tend to never... I'm not a base up person, so I never actually base up anywhere. Like as a perma-base. I never really base up anywhere. I tend to float around the world as much as I can. I'm gonna drop that here. We're gonna drop another one here. And we'll drink that down a little bitty bite. There we go. And we'll take that one with us. Get our bow out. Talking about cabin fever, how good do you think a new feat is that makes you no longer able to get cabin fever? I think it's in response to there are a lot of people who hate cabin fever and don't like to play with it at all. And so I think it's it's basically throwing those people a bone, Richard, and letting them go, hey, you can use this and not get cabin fever ever. Personally, I never found anything wrong with cabin fever. I like cabin fever making you kind of get out. Of course, it tends to come at the wrong times, and that's part of the problem, but I do kind of like that cabin fever makes you get out and explore a little bit more. I think that's kind of cool. I don't mind it in that sense. But, you know, I think that it is a... I think that it's a good mechanic, but it's a little bothersome at times. But it's good to have the new feat. And like I said, I think that new feat was put in there mainly to placate people who do not like cabin fever. Because there are a lot that do not like cabin fever. Alright, here we go. This is what we gotta do, boys and girls. This is what we gotta do. Well, we got two of them. Ah, right behind him. I was moving the whole time too, though. I should have taken stationary. Really, buddy? Really? That's such a hard place to hunt him in, too. It goes up and down, up and down. Okay, now that we're... No. Wait a second. Did I get the bug? I got the bug. I got the bug, boys and girls. Shh, shh. We're gonna sneak up on... Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna sneak up on the wolf. And we're going to shoot him in the head. There we go. And he's now dead. He's now truly dead. He was... Before, he was only mostly dead. Which meant he was still alive. And what did he have to live for? True love. Obviously, he said to blave, which it means, we all know that means to eat Atheenon. And so he was going along and he was like, to blave, to Blave. I want to eat Atheenon. That was a zombie wolf, my friends. That was a zombie wolf. You gotta be careful of those. Is this new with the almost dead? Well, he's actually still dead. It's a glitch. It's a glitch right now, Zodiac. It's been a glitch for a little while. It's a glitch with the I don't know, with the coding of the death of the wolf. He won't attack you or anything. Heck,
No
I
power
had one.
in the verse can
I had
stop
one of
me.
those Zodiac that was right. Thank you for the follow there, Elizabeth. By the way, I had one of those that was right by my fire, and I just kept hearing growling. I was like, "What the heck?" And so I just randomly shot him with an arrow, and he died. And I was like, "Oh, I guess that's what's up." Miracle Max for the win. Yes, indeed. You rush miracles, you get a lousy miracle. You rush them, you get a lousy miracle. That's all that happens. Do you want a lousy miracle? No, you don't. You want a good miracle. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I guess I will. Athena, are you gonna try out this game on Steam, The First Descendant? Nah, probably not. I've got so much stuff to play this week. It's absolutely insane how much stuff I have to play this week. I had a different bug. I had a ghost deer in my game. Scared a wolf off to kill a deer for me. I couldn't even harvest the deer afterwards. Oh no. Oh no. Let's put down our pot. Now, in my opinion, boys and girls, if we can... Oh, we don't have enough water, do we? We don't have enough water. We don't have enough water, do we? No, we don't have enough water. In my opinion, broth is like one of the greatest things. I love the broth. The broth is great. You get water. You get a little bit of water from it. It doesn't smell. The First Descendant's pretty popular right now. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I mean, I can stop playing Long Dark and play First Descendant. I mean, you know, that's always an option. No. No, I'm totally okay. Yeah, exactly. Those are your options, boys and girls. Would you like me to play First Descendant? I can stop playing Long Dark and play it right now. Because that's what it would be. I don't think so. I don't really follow the game of the week anyway, so I don't really follow the game of the week. I let other streamers do the game of the week. Those are fun games, but you know, I let other people do that. Hey, Quantar for the 33 modes. Thank you for the 33, Krontar. You found more bugs in story missions and survival? I really haven't played any story missions, so I would not know.
Krontar 308
Krontar
just
3.
resubscribed for 33 months.
I don't know why you wouldn't be enjoying misery mode. It's a misery mode. It's a mystery. Yeah, I'm not enjoying misery mode. The Long Dark is immortal. It's the immortal Joe in the Long Dark. Okay, portable water, portable water. Let's grab a ptarmigan meat. Let's get some broth going. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy broth. What do I need for ptarmigan pie? I need a half a kilo of ptarmigan. Okay. That could help us out. Let's get some ptarmigan pie made, boys and girls. Oh, yeah. So you found more in story mode. That's weird, because story mode doesn't even have a... story mode, I don't think that even has a... an update that happened to it, so that's weird. And those are completely separate now, so that's really odd. Did you do a bad thing? What? I don't know. Did you do a bad thing? Did you do a bad thing? I don't think you did. 2236. Let's grab another feather off of this dude. I don't think you did a bad thing. The bot doesn't like a lot of Oh, okay. It just snagged it. Yeah, for whatever reason, the bot doesn't like lots of capital letters and it doesn't like a lot of emotes. I don't know why. I've never been able to figure it out. Let's put a couple of sticks on here real quick. Because I want to get... How much water do I have left now? Okay, I got 1.2. Okay, I got enough water. Let's just cook that up. I could cook up the tater, but I don't really want to. You know what? Let's make up another coffee. Verifying files didn't do it. Oh shoot, that sucks. I was hoping it would give you that. I was hoping it would give you that as well. It would give it to you. It would just be the easy, quick fix for you. Sylvan, thank you so much for the 4 months.
Sylvan 94 just subscribed. Hey Atheenon, and hope you are doing well.
I am doing fantastic. You're just commenting on me stopping playing the Long Dark. That ain't gonna happen. that ain't gonna happen, my friend. Let me tell you right now. The Long Dark's in my blood. It's in my blood. It's in my bones. I like playing other games too, but I have a lot of other games I want to play already. Like today, we're doing some Medieval Dynasty. Tomorrow, we're actually gonna get back into. Oh, we got another birch bark here. We're actually gonna get back into Escape the Pacific tomorrow. Which, if you've never seen Escape the Pacific, it's a really fun. It's an early access game, but it's a really fun like ocean game. Sort of like Stranded Deep type, but I like it better than Stranded Deep, mainly because I like the developer better than Stranded Deep's developer. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Oh yeah, Escape the Pacific's still in early access. Yeah, he keeps adding and changing stuff and adding to it, and he's got a very small team working on it now. But they're making some progress with it. They usually during the summer months they aren't getting a lot done. But I don't know why, but Twitch is not working for you. Well, Shahazad, that's odd. That's weird. I don't know why it isn't. I don't know why it isn't either. Hasn't it been developing for years at this point? Oh yeah, Escape the Pacific came out in oh, and Escape the Pacific's on sale for $10 right now. It started in 2020. Oh, Jesus Christ, 2018. So it's been out about 4. It's been out for about 4 years. Check out Project Castaway.
Fire gifted a tier 1 sub to L0KNL0 ad.
Aw, thank you so much for gifting out a tier 1 sub and starting a hype train. Rusty, thank you so much for starting the hype train there. That was very nice of you. Oh, is it 6 years? Okay, it's 6 years. But we're going to play a little Escape the Pacific on Sunday. We might even try a little Project Castaway. I don't know if I still have access to Project Castaway or not. I think I do. Let's see. Project Castaway, do I still have access to that or not? I think the early access to that went away, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I guess I do still have Project Castaway beta. I'd laugh if you try Subsistence again. No. I'm totally fine without trying Subsistence again. I'm totally okay. We may try both Escape the Pacific and Project Castaway tomorrow and do them both. So, we got 3 Afflictions so far, Michael. 3 Afflictions so far. Thank you, everybody, for the hype train as well. We're at 75% to getting to level 1. I appreciate that so very much. Hello, Wowdane. You moved. Oh, my goodness gracious. I hate moving. When are we back to some 7 Days to Die? We'll be getting back to some 7 Days to Die on Thursday. Thursday and Fridays are 7 Days to Die days. So Thursday, Friday, we'll be back on our 7 Days to Die fun time. Well, you know, it could just be your internet in the area too. Sometimes, I mean, YouTube has an advantage as far as like streaming wise goes, just because it doesn't have as many like drops and stuff like that. I don't know if I need to leave those outside or not. I'll just leave them out here. We have the Aurora going. There's a shelf, a book. Where's my bed? Cardboard box. There's my bed. Sleep for 7 hours. Woo! Woo! There we go. It was here too on both sides. Didn't last long. Well, it looks like it may be my internet. It looks like I dropped like 900 frames. So it may have been my internet, as a matter of fact. Although everything seems fine now, it's still showing as excellent output. It may have just been my side. It may have been my side, boys and girls. I'm at fault. It's all me. Oh, I forgot to take those off of me. That sucks. Let's get a little fire started here. Yep, I think it was just on my side, actually. Let's grab these books. Oh, shushabai. Well, I'm glad we checked in here again. There was a Maglin sitting up there. Well, golly gee, we found the Maglins. I've never found one up on the lectern before. The lectern's always, that's only ever had books up there, so we found the Maglins. Woo! What a find! What a find indeed. That is awesome. Well, you know, sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes they just are. Alright, we're going to put both of those up there. Let's grab a torch. We're going to go outside real quick. Hey, ZZ, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Will misery even give you sunshine? I had sunshine yesterday. Yesterday we had sunshine, and we couldn't utilize it. So, yes, we did have sunshine. Yeah, they've I like that they've repositioned a lot of loot. It definitely has made me have to look places I usually don't look to find the loot, which is kind of cool. Did anyone ever find 2 bedrolls in Mystery Lake and Loper? I never have, but you know, with a lot of the new loot stuff, it's very possible it could be. All right, there's that. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. What, you're just blind? You get to that point on misery and you're just blind. The game's like, yeah, you're blind now. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, you meant you moved from Bash's stream to So you didn't actually, like, do a physical move, Wowding. You didn't do, like, the physical move. Okay, I need one more feather. Oh, actually, no, I need... How many? I need 10 feathers, right? 10 feathers to initiate bedroll improvement. Yeah, I need 10 feathers. I got 4 right now, so this will get me 5. Now, one thing I could do with these... Okay, that's 2 hours and 24 minutes. One thing I could do with these... Blindness might be better than broken body. It probably would be. All right, let's just go ahead and get that out. Oh, shoot! That's why I made the campfire in the first place. I should. Oh, I failed so miserably there, boys and girls. I failed so miserably. I meant to make water. I was like, I know there was a reason I made the fire. I didn't need it to tear him down. I meant to make some water. That was the ultimate goal, making some water. I guess we'll grab a couple pieces of firewood here too. And then I'll grab this cloth here as well. And it sounds like another storm's going on outside, so that's fabulous news. We'll check outside and see. Let's just poke our head out and go, hello? Hello? Oh, no, it's not that bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad out here. We down the 697. Imagine you need to find the elusive red goggles to prevent the affliction. Prevent the affliction permanent eye damage. That would be horrifying. That would be genuinely horrifying. I would not like that at all, Marley. Alright, we got 18 minutes on that left. Let's grab the torch out of there. You know, I probably should rip some of these torches apart real quick while we have a second. Oh, I got 2 arrows to break down, too. And believe me, when we get to the, before we head into Hush River, we're gonna max our arrows out if we can. So I think we only have like 4 right now, which is not enough. Could use potatoes, corn, and meat for shepherd's pie. Worst affliction I could think of is to be locked in a room with an insurance salesman. Oh yeah. My brother's still dealing with the insurance people. He's still dealing with the insurance people. Yeah. They're still you know, basically they're running out the clock. I guess the insurance company has 90 days to respond to actually like do stuff about his house. So they have 90 days to take care of to like get back on the estimate and kind of like make it right and all this other stuff. And they're basically taking every second of the every second. They're gonna take every second. They don't want to settle with them. They don't want to do anything with them. They're just stringing them along, basically. Which really sucks. I feel, and my brother's just frustrated. He looked up ways insurance companies basically drag out the insurance process. And his insurance company is hitting every single mark. Every single mark. So yeah, after he gets done with this insurance claim, he's dropping this insurance company. He's straight up dropping them. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with them any longer. They're gone. They're dead to me. They will definitely do it on the last week, every time like usual. Yeah, exactly. How much tinder do I have right now? I've got 4. I can drop that. I've got 4. Let's pick up this. I think it's 90 days, like 90 actual days. I don't think it's business days. Thank goodness, but I think it's 90 days. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was 90 business days. That wouldn't surprise me at all. May you ask what insurance company? It's State Farm. I don't care. I'll blast State Farm. State Farm sucks, boys and girls. Never go with State Farm. Never go with State Farm. State Farm sucks. But then again, it's not like there's a better insurance company. From what I understand, and from what I've experienced as well, most insurance companies will try to drag it out as much as they can. They'll try to drag it out as much as they can. And just make it, you know, they'll just hope that you kind of like, just, you know, my brother, my brother's gone to him too, and he's saying, and he's told him, you know, he's like, you could settle with me right now for X amount of dollars. I've already got the house sold as is, and if you settle with me for the X amount of dollars, it'd save you $100,000 under the estimate that you're getting for fixing the house. Or you guys can go fix the house, and then I'm going to probably sell it anyway. So either way, I'm planning to sell the house.
No power in the verse.
It will
can
either
stop
be
me.
as is with the settlement from you, or it'll be fixed all up, and I'll probably be able to sell it for more money. You know, and it's just going to take a while. Thank you for the follow there, David T-Ma. Appreciate that very much. But, you know, they just want to drag it out for whatever reason. I think it's just their policy. Like, okay, whatever. I have a similar problem in Canada with the Royal Blanket. It handles client money poorly, very poorly. Well, yeah, and that's what I told my brother, is that he's probably, if they keep going the way they're going, he's probably going to have to hire an attorney. At that point, I would tell them, well, the next people that are contacting you will not be me, it'll be my attorney, and then you can deal with them. But see, they you know, people who are very well off, they can do that easily. People who don't have a lot of money, they don't have that option as much. They don't have the option just to go hire an attorney at the drop of a hat every time. They don't have people on retainer. I mean, hiring an attorney, and an attorney's not gonna do it on pro bono. So you're gonna have to pay them, you know, probably $3,000-$4,000 up front, and then, you know, pay them an hourly fee. Ooh, a 94% tin of sardines, I'll tell you that. So it's going to be a lengthy process no matter what you do. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a wolfie outside. I am going to craft an arrow real quick. 94%. So food poisoning? Exactly. That should give that wolf time to move on. Move along, Mr. Wolf. Oh, I have a deer hide on me, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Whoops. Drop that here. We're gonna put the we can't craft anything in Hush River Valley, so we are going to put these items in here. Okay, I've got a little bit of fuel. I can craft that up before I go into Hush River. Okay, those shoes I'm gonna rip apart. But I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go ahead and make... So 3 more arrows would be 4.5 hours. How much sunlight do we have? We still have a lot of sunlight left. Let's go ahead and sleep for 2 hours. And then we'll craft up the rest of those arrows. Well, there have been class action lawsuits brought against insurance companies, Richard, that they've lost, and lost horribly. You know, where it's been shown that they've been, you know, basically... they've been basically stalling customers on their payouts. I mean, I love how insurance companies, that all day long, an insurance company, they'll take your money from sun up to sundown. They love to sell you the policy, the pie in the sky policy. That's the best thing ever. That, you know, is gonna save your bacon and all that. They'll sell you that all day long. See, I got cabin fever now. But when it comes to payout time, they don't like to pay out, you know. Which is pretty typical. I mean, that I understand they're in the business of making money, you know, and they have shareholders to, you know, answer to, which is a big problem, I think. But that's also how they get money too. But I think I mean, I don't know if it's a solution, but it sure would be nice if insurance companies weren't answerable to shareholders. If they were answerable to the people who actually, like, put money into the pool. Because the idea of insurance is a great one. You pool your money together. You pool small bits from everybody. That way, when one person has a problem, it gets taken care of. It's a safety net. And you know, and a lot of people aren't going to be... Yeah, it'd be nice if they were like a non-profit. Because, I mean, that's what I look at as insurance. Insurance is basically pooling risk. You get enough people in the pool, and so for those who actually need it, it helps them out. And for those who don't need it, you know, it's there if they do need it, and they'll actually get a benefit from it if they do actually need it. Now, of course, you have to watch out for insurance fraud and scams and stuff like that. But let's be honest, insurance companies track actuaries and track, like, all this data that shows them who's at higher risk, who's at lower risk. You know, they can easily see who is abusing the system. And if they let somebody abuse the system, that's on them. Because they can see all of that stuff. They can see it all. They can also see the customers that have been paying into the system for 20, 25 years, never ever filed a claim. Those customers should get immediate support and immediate payouts for their stuff. It's goofy how they don't. It's goofy how those customers are the ones that they basically jerk around forever. Hello, how you doing, Harda-chan? How's it going today? It's good to see ya. Finally, it started. Policy? What is that? Some insurance company worker? I swear we're gonna get to Hush River Valley today. We're almost there. We just gotta get over this cabin fever garbage that we got. We're gonna do that hopefully by sleeping in here. I don't know if this is gonna be successful or not. It is a little bit of a cold cave. It's warm back here for the moment. Feels like 9 degrees. Okay. Yeah, insurance on new cars is very expensive. Where are we right now? We are still in Mountain Town. We're still in Mountain Town. We are getting close to being out of Mountain Town. What's the warmest place in the Long Dark? I'd say, you know, I think like Mystery Lake is overall is a pretty warm zone. The main menu is definitely the warmest place. The main menu, without a doubt, is the warmest place in the Long Dark. Unfortunately, I can only sleep 7 hours. Unfortunately, I can only sleep 7 hours as long as I have half my... Now, this may hurt us a little bit. It may get cold in the morning. In fact, it probably will. So we may wake up cold. Okay, it's just getting cold. Okay. The pause screen is very warm as well. That is true. A blizzard, I know, blizzard's about time. About time we get a blizzard. Have I ever done the... Jesus Christ, there's 2 wolves over here? Where'd they come from? Shouldn't they be gone? Oh my goodness gracious! I've done the first and second tail. I haven't done the third one yet. Not the new one that goes into Sundered Pass. I haven't done that one yet. It's probably because the blizzard just started, TLG. And when a blizzard initially starts, there's a moment where There's a moment where the wolves are still active. And that's probably what we ran into. Yeah, the cold bar just goes down so fast. The mine and zone of contamination is really warm. Your day's been good, Hardachan. Got some work done. I was a bit lazy after. Oh, I've done that before too. We need water. We can sleep for a couple hours. That'll be fine. We can make some water. I was not expecting the Wolfie boys. All right, is there anything else I want to leave here? Let's check it out. Let's check out what we got. Let's go ahead and prepare up our birch bark. I forgot to pick up my pies. Oh, I did. Damn. Well, we'll have to go back for the pies. We can't leave without them. We can't leave without them. I was sort of in a hurry to get the hell out of there, so it was one of those get the hell out of there maneuvers. Oh no, we got the pies. We got our pies. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got my pies. I didn't pick the pies up at the farmhouse, but I got my pies here. Are the bunkers the warmest buildings? That I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to buildings. Hello. Get out of here, son. Little jerk. By the way, I've asked if you're going to get the new Star Wars game end of August. No. I have no interest in giving Disney or Star Wars any more money at this point. Is that the Star Wars Outlaw game? That thing looked horrible. Yeah, if that's Star Wars Outlaws new, I probably won't be getting that. I didn't even really enjoy the new Star Wars one with Cal Kestis. I kind of got bored of it, to be honest. It wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't that exciting to me. But if it's Star Wars Outlaws, no, probably won't be picking that up. I'm kind of done giving Star Wars my money at this point. Star Wars gets no more money for me. None. Zero. I'm voting with my dollars. You know, Ruin Starry did know me. But if you do play it, WoW Day, let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested in knowing. I've kind of lost my...
You know, I got excited because it was Star Wars.
I did get excited because it was Star Wars, then I got unexcited after I started playing it. But if you do play it, let me know what you think. I probably still won't play it, but I'd be curious to hear your thoughts and your solutions to it. I'll probably check out a few other streams and see what it looks like. I mean, the gameplay from what I saw looked pretty horrible. It seems kind of like a shooter pew pew. Which, you know, is not a bad thing, but just not my thing for the most part. And honestly, it's just I don't want to give more money to Disney right now, so. And Star Wars, I'm just kind of done. And does it have Sweet Baby Inc. involved with it as well? Because if it does, that's a third strike against it. Yeah, them going after that guy who made the Sweet Baby Inc. detector on Steam, them going after him had the total Streisand effect, where they basically went after him. Nobody knew about that site before they started going after him. And then after they went after him and tried to dox him and get his account banned and all sorts of stuff, I think that site is up over 400,000 people on that follow that group on Steam now. Have I killed a cougar? No, the cougar was gone before I had a chance to kill him, unfortunately. But I'm getting a new AC game in November. Oh, the Assassin's Creed. Is that the one set in Japan without Japanese? Well, I guess it does have some Japanese people in it, but the main character or something is not Japanese. Set in medieval Japan or something. I don't know. I saw yeah, that's that one. Okay, yeah, I'm curious to see what the samurai thing's like. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I like some samurai chop chop. Make some sushimi out of your enemies. That would be kind of cool. What if they're gonna make the cougar visible when they add it back? I don't know. That would be my hope, Richard. That would be my hope, is that the cougar is a visible, like, actual creature in the game. You know, that he's not just some, like, ambiguous thing that just attacks you out of nowhere and smacks you in the face. Let's throw that fur on there. Let's throw some of these sticks on there. There we go. Samurai Chop Chop like Samurai Jack. Yes, exactly. I like Samurai Chop Chop. Samurai Chop Chop is good. I know you can't carry much more, but my dear, here is the trick. Here's the trick. The upside of all badly done AAA games is it gives independent studios a chance to stand out. Oh yeah, I mean, it's great when an independent studio can come out with a game like Pal World, and it just does amazing. And these AAA studios are sitting there struggling. I mean, Justice League, Suicide Squad, whatever that one was, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. What a horrible idea for a game, first of all. Let's have a bunch of third-rate... I'm sorry. The Suicide Squad in comic book world, they are like not even... For the most part, they're not even D-list characters. Even Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is the worst character in DC. I hate Harley Quinn's character. She sucks. She sucks. She's a Joker sidekick. And they've tried to turn her into like some main character. No. She's the Joker sidekick. Just deal with it. If you don't like it, tough. Get a helmet. So in the rest of the Suicide Squad, Boomerang, the Boomerang dude, he's Captain Boomerang's part of Flash's Rogues Gallery, and he's not even that powerful of a Flash Rogues Gallery character. There are way more powerful characters in Flash's Rogues Gallery than Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang is kind of like a joke. And they do play him as a joke, but he's even more of a joke in the comic books. And Deadshot was like a third-rate bad guy. I mean, you know, he was kind of interesting and stuff, but he was just kind of like a guy who would show up, cause some problems here and there, and, you know, it wasn't any big deal. King Shark, same thing. He's an Aquaman enemy. I mean, you know, of course, he's from the ocean. Aquaman, Ocean, King Shark, Black Manta, all those guys, those are like, you know, those are Aquaman villains. You know, and Suicide Squad has been a comic book they have, I would imagine at this point, they have started and stopped Suicide Squad at least, they've probably started that up, redone it probably a dozen times at least. Thursday and Fridays we'll do 7 Days to Die. Thursday will all be 7 Days to Die. It'll be 7 Days to Die unless I can talk Hadrian into doing State of Decay 2 with me, and then we'll team up and do a little bit of that as well. And Fridays will be 7 Days to Die as well. Long Dark Expert. Well, AAA games, they've gone into this whole idea, Richard, with AAA games, that they can sell you a $70 game and then still pack it full of microtransactions, skins, and other things, and that's going to be okay. It's like, well, that works for some games. That shouldn't be your business model for the game, though. Unless your game is just fantastic, you can't get away with that kind of business model. It doesn't work for most gaming studios. Most gaming studios can't do that. Because most games, honestly, are not that good. It has to be a pretty phenomenal game for them to be able to get that going. Yeah, especially for a full-price game. See, I don't mind microtransactions in, like, small indie games or free games. And sometimes I'll even throw if I'm enjoying a free game, you know, a game that you can download for free, if I'm enjoying it, sometimes I'll just throw them like $5 because I'm like, hey, I've played this for like 40 hours, you know, I'll give them a little bone because I'm enjoying the game. I'm actually having fun, and I'm enjoying my experience. You know, I'll throw them a bone. But, you know, when it's a $60, $70 full game and they want you to pay for microtransactions, and we are talking like, microtransaction is kind of that's a very kind word, because most of them, there are transactions in those that go up in the $20, $30, $40 range. It's like, really? It's like, that's a macro transaction, not a micro transaction, boys and girls. And also, they keep selling the game over and over like FIFA. Yeah. They just update it and sell it over and over. What's the percentage of my mag lens? It's like 80, I think, 65. Luckily, mag lenses never go down, so. There are games with DLCs that cost thousands. Well, and DLCs, see, I look at DLCs as a... I look at DLCs as a different thing than microtransactions. To me, DLCs can get crazy. I mean, Sims 2, Stellaris, Civilization 6. They have some crazy DLC packs that you can add to the game. And it can add up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But you don't have to play with them if you don't want to. If you want to just buy the base game, or a lot of times for those kind of games, the game will go on sale or be free, and you can just buy some of the DLCs to go with it. Okay, hold on a second. I need to mute that. There we go. So, like, is Stellaris on sale? Oh, see, like, right now, Stellaris is on sale for 70% off right now. It's $11.99. And a lot of the DLCs, other than the new Machine Age DLC, I think every other thing for Stellaris is discounted right now. Yeah, every other thing for Stellaris is discounted right now. Except for the brand new thing and the expansion subscription. Everything is discounted. I think probably Civilization 6, same thing. Civilization 6 right now is $2.99. It's $2.99 for Civilization 6. And that I don't mind. If they, if you can get the game cheap, and then you can buy some of the, oh yeah, Civilization 6 is super cheap right now. You can get Civilization 6, Gathering Storm, and Rise and Fall for under 20 bucks. And then, of course, there's all the different, there's all the different packs of different characters you can get, too. But, yeah, Civilization 6 is super cheap right now. People who play Fallout 76 tell me they're the worst as far as microtransactions go. Yeah, new League of Legends, Ashrai skin of Honor and of Faker is $500. They made up a Hall of Fame to add one player to it to charge $500 for their skin. Yeah, see, I'd never pay for that. There's somebody who will, but I'd never pay for it. As an accountant, I understand the desire to have a consistent income that is easier to trend, and consequently obtain better financing due to a financial rating for loans. But as an IT manager, I think it's a model that is hard to sustain. Development teams never get a break, and they're always pushing for the next small update, the next asset sale. Well, and patch up also with something like Suicide Squad. They were expecting that to be a microtransaction bonanza for them. The Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. That game is now closed down. Same thing with Marvel's, the Marvel game that completely failed. They were expecting that to be a bonanza of microtransactions for them, and it's like, no. You put out a crappy game, nobody's gonna want to buy microtransactions for it. It's not gonna work. Like I said, it only works on games that are actually like worth it. They're games that people actually want to buy and actually want to support. They'll actually support with those. But when there's no buzz around the game, that's the worst thing. When there's no buzz or there's bad buzz around a game, people don't want to buy it. People don't want to buy your lousy microtransaction when there's no buzz around your game. They're like, screw you. And I totally get it. I'm the same kind of way. I personally have never understood skins. I mean, I would understand a skin if it like gave you some sort of tactical or other advantage in the game. Like if a skin made you +1 to armor, I'd be like, okay, well, I guess there's some value to it. But just so you look good. I mean, people who have money that want to spend it on that, I say good for you. But I watched Mauler. I watched Mauler as and who else played? I watched Mauler and Az play Gollum Lord of Ring. It was Gollum Lord of Ring. The irony of a $500 skin for the player faker is that faker plays without skins always. Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, Hardachan. I'm just saying. For example, I don't like pay to win either. But I'm saying, for example, I would understand somebody spending money on a skin if it gave you some sort of advantage in the game. But I understand that makes the game also pay to win, which is not. I don't think that's fun either. But I was just saying, for example, I would get it buying that as a consumer if that gave me an advantage. But I'm like, well, it doesn't really give me an advantage to just have a different shirt on. But I know for some people, that's a big deal. And you know, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. There's going to be people that buy those microtransactions and do that all the time. And, you know, I personally prefer like a DLC type content thing where, like, you know, Civilization 6 or Stellaris, they put out the DLC. You can buy it or not buy it. It'll add to the game if you want to. If you don't want to, it's not a big deal. But, you know, they have but that also, the DLCs keep a revenue stream coming in. I understand buying and supporting through DLCs because with like Long Dark, I had been begging them for years to put out some sort of DLC that I could buy, that I could support their game with, because for the longest time there was no way to actually support their game and give them more money. And that made me sad. So it's nice now that we can actually support them and give them a little more cash. Skyrim is still providing a revenue stream for Bethesda with all their microtransaction and DLC content, but people are still playing that game 13 years later. Exactly. And that's the thing is, when you have that kind of a fan base, DLCs and microtransactions, thank you, UC, DLCs and microtransactions can sustain a game. But you have to have a certain amount of revenue coming in to make that a sustainable model. Without that sustainable model, without people buying the microtransactions, without people buying the DLCs, you can't afford to keep paying a staff to keep updating the game. And that's the problem that some of the games have ran into, like the Suicide Squad, the Marvels one. You know, that's the sort of stuff they've run into. And I love. Hey, how's it going? Wait and see. I love how they always blame it on other stuff than their poor writing, their poor design, their poor development of the game. When I watched because I watched the Suicide Squad, I watched Mauler play the entire Suicide Squad game, minus about 4 hours or so of it. That game is so visually, it's visual puke. That game is visual puke. And then when it's not visual puke, it's a bunch of escort missions where you have to follow a very slow van through an area where at regular checkpoints you have to fight some bad guys to get the van to move forward to another checkpoint where you have to keep following the slow van through another area. And every major boss fight in the game is debuff the boss. It's a debuff the boss fight, and then you can do damage to him. And then you have to avoid some stuff, debuff the boss, and do damage to him. It was like the most boring gameplay I've ever seen. At least with like Elden Ring. Even though I don't like Elden Ring a whole lot because it's just not my style of gameplay. At least with Elden Ring, guess what? Elden Ring was great because every boss fight is a little bit different. They aren't just all wash, rinse, and repeat boss fights. You get a little different experience every time you fight a boss, which is kind of cool. I played Elder Scrolls Online when it was in beta. I quit a few months after it released. Tried a few times. Over the years, I hated inventory limitations, but I started 2 months ago with the ESO Plus, and I'm so hooked I'm playing it right now. That's awesome. Escort missions are the most boring missions in the world. I would usually abandon those in any game that I got. Either that, I would just start them and I would just not even do them. I just like have the person follow me around till it failed. But yeah, Suicide Squad, honestly, more than anything, more than the visual puke that you had on the screen, because there's just so much going on. The UI for that is just completely a absolute mess. There's so much visual puke going on that screen all the time. With the biggest thing it had, even more than the UI being a mess, is every time you're hitting enemies for like 300, 500, 600 points at a time, and it has to pop up every single hit that you make on the enemy. And if you're hitting multiple enemies at a time, your screen is just filled with this giant amount of just garbage. It was bad. And then, of course, you know, the game ended, but then it said that, you know, you'll be able to fight 7 more Brainiacs in upcoming seasons of the game. Well, those upcoming seasons are never happening. Those upcoming seasons are never, ever happening at this point. That's just not going to be a thing. Knew you were coming back for me. Who do you think you were fooling? Woo! Oh, there's another one right here. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. We'd already injured him, so that's good. That sucked. That sucked hard. He also did a bunch of damage to us. I hope he didn't ruin my bedroll. That would really suck. Nope. Didn't ruin the bedroll. Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who spent money on Suicide Squad. It got flamed, and for good reason. I can't check my clothing right now. We need to get inside. We're below 50% health right now. We need to get inside and possibly get a fire starting. We could probably sleep for 7 hours as is. Yeah, he took an arrow too, so. He took an arrow. We smacked him. He took one of our arrows. Okay, it's warm in here. Let's go ahead and... drop all that out there. Come back here into the warm area. Now we'll see. Now we'll see if we got what our clothing looks like. Yeah. He dinged our clothing here, but we're too tired to do anything else right now. So we need to do that. We need to drink our birch bark tea that we had. No, do I not have it anymore? Did I already take it? Oh, I already took it. Oh, son of a biscuit. I already took the birch bark tea. That is disappointing. That makes me sad. Oh, I haven't seen a bedroll wolf in a long time. I haven't seen one in a long time either. My honest reaction to misery mode, I like the Afflictions so far. It makes it hard. I think they could have done, I think for 95% of the players, the Afflictions they have in the game without broken body would be enough to do them in no matter what. And they could have probably just left it at that. They could have probably just left it at that and not even extended it to broken body. So, well, the one I like the least so far of the 3 that I have is Haunted Mine, because I can only sleep for 7 hours. I can only sleep for 7 hours, and that really hurts your ability to recover health. I personally think that Misery Mode would have been a great challenge mode. Survival mode, yeah, I don't think so much. It's not really a survival mode in my mind. It really truly is not a survival mode in my mind. It just the negatives are just too harsh in it. Casey Canby, hello. How are you, darling? So yeah, the negatives, the for survival, it just kind of sucks. But hey, you know, everybody likes a good challenge, you know, so there will be people out there who already play No One Gets Out Alive that'll probably play a lot of this. and they'll figure out some ways around things and figure out how to do certain things. Is Misery more challenging than you expected? Not really. I sort of knew what I was getting into. I did playtest it a little bit. I sort of knew what I was getting into, but you know. Alright, still a little cold out. So yeah, we got the... And how you doing, Casey Camby? We got the Diminished Form. That's the first one. We got Haunted Mind. That makes it so we can only sleep 7 hours and we get 50% less condition from resting. We got Rheumatic Joints, which we can't sprint as quickly. And aiming weapons, we can't do it for very long. And the spraying factor is worse as well. So let's go ahead and repair our clothing that took some damage there. We just got hit with a wolf. Luckily, we had already smacked the wolf, so he didn't do a lot of damage to us. How cold are we? We're still 3 degrees. Wow. I should probably just start a fire and get some wolf here. We might be able to get a Maglens fire, though. Let's see about that. Let's see about... Oh, yeah! The final tale? No, I was gone all this last week, Monado Blade. I was gone on vacation Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I just got back today, and I just got back today, and we'll be starting the tales probably on Monday. We've dipped our toe into the new zone, but we haven't actually gone for the tales or anything there. So we've been bringing all of our stuff over there. What? Oh, I'm still cold. Okay, can I get a piece of coal on this fire, please? Maybe a couple pieces of coal, maybe a couple pieces of reclaimed wood. A few sticks, there we go. Meglens, hoo-ha-ha. There we are. Okay, let's sit by the fire. Let's go ahead and put a pot of water on. And let's put a pan of water on too, because why not? There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and repair up our booty boots if we can. The vacay was really nice. We went down to the Redwoods, had a good time. Went to Fern Canyon. So it was really super nice. So Maglens fire. So I have a Maglens, and since the weather was nice out, I was able to light this fire for free using my Maglens. I didn't have to use any fancy voodoo to light the fire. My clothing just sucks. Sucks. I'm spending a little time out here because I want to get rid of cabin fever before we actually go into the cave and have to face down Scruffy in the cave. So it makes it no match, yes. What's the most beautiful thing I saw on my vacation? Well, there was a really beautiful sunset one night. Hold on one second. Oh, I need to... My brother owed me some money from the trip, so I'm going to transfer that over to my account since he sent that via Venmo. Let's see. There was a really... Took lots of pictures of fireworks. But there's some really pretty pictures of Fern Canyon that I got. There's some nice ones of the beach. There was a really pretty sunset one night. I'll post some up to Instagram. I'll post some up to Instagram later on. There's my Insta. I have 2 cloth left on me right now. We didn't bring a lot of cloth here, but we'll find some clothing here to rip apart, so it'll be okie dokie. It'll be okie dokie. We're back up to a little bit more warmth now. That's got 1 hour and 41 minutes on it. No, that's still being taken care of. The insurance company at this point, Casey Camby, is they're dragging their feet on it. My brother's been round and round with them over and over again. Well, he's tried to make it easy for him. He's like, he found a guy who is willing to buy the house as is. And my brother was trying to because my brother was trying to basically be like, hey, if you just settle with me, you don't have to give me the full amount. If you have the estimates what it would cost to repair the house, I'm willing to basically settle for less than that. And also, you wouldn't have to keep paying for, because they're paying for his housing. They're paying for his housing every day, up to $92,000 worth of housing that they will pay for while he's displaced. Plus plus they figure it's going to take about $309,000, about 300 grand to fix his house. And he went to him and said, "Look, I got a guy willing to give me $280 for the house as is right now. If you would just give me a settlement on, say, the house, make it like $200,000, I would be willing to just walk away. And you guys wouldn't have to pay for my housing anymore. We'd find a new place to live, so you wouldn't have to pay for my housing anymore, and you wouldn't have to fix my house. So you'd save 100 grand there and probably about another 85 grand on housing." They don't want to settle. They want to keep it going as long as they can. And my brother told him, "Well, fine, we'll just do that. I'm going to sell the house once you fix it anyway. And once you fix it, I'll be able to sell it for more than it's worth, more than it, I'll be able to sell it for more anyhow." So, okay. But yeah, they're just being dicks. I mean, that's all it comes down to. They have no interest in actually settling a claim. They just want to drag it out and frustrate people. Which I just think is hilarious, because it's like, oh, okay, well, you want to do that? Okay, I guess that's the way they function. I mean, and from what my brother looked up, that's exactly what they do. It's like there's like a insurance playbook online that shows this is exactly what they do. It's like their exact MO that they go with for basically just stalling people on their insurance claims, because it saves them money, because every day that they stall, they don't have to pay out money. We're just gonna bait the wolf in here. There he is. I was like, what is he doing? Nah, it's a different wolf. Sounds like the daily billing based on loss of claim results like a loan needing to happen. After about 100K, they'll start doing something about it. Well, yeah, I mean, wait and see. My brother's perfect. And see, that's the thing, is they think they're going to frustrate my brother. He was just trying to give them an easy out. He's more than willing just to wait it out and have him fix up his house into nice form, and he'll have a better house out of the deal probably than he had before. They're going to be putting on a brand new roof, brand new siding, brand new gutters. They're going to be fixing all the walls. They're going to be putting up brand new plaster. They're going to be taking out all the popcorn ceiling. They're going to be doing all this stuff, and it's going to make the house probably even nicer than it was before. And my brother and his wife were thinking within the next year that they were going to sell the house and try to find a better place for themselves. So he's like, well, it doesn't matter to me. It's just, I was just trying to, make the process move a little quicker, make it take a little less time. But they have no interest in doing that. I was like, okay, well, you and the contractor go play patty cake and get my house fixed, and they're living in a very nice like extended stay place that has a nice bedrooms, nice amenities, the whole 9 yards. It has a gym, it has a pool. He's like, I don't care if we have to live there for the next year, it's fine with me. It's not a big deal. I find it hilarious how insurance companies who have all this data, they could look at it and go, he's never filed a claim with us before. Let's not jack him around. Let's make it, because Because he is, once they finish all of this stuff, he is immediately canceling. He's going to walk in and immediately cancel his insurance with them. He's already said that. Once we are done and we are finished, I am canceling my insurance with them and never ever doing any business with them again. And I can't say I blame him. I would too. I'd be like, no, I'm good. Because he knows he hasn't paid over $300,000 or $400,000 into their insurance policies, so he's like, I'll just cancel my insurance with them. They'll never get a dime from me again. So screw them. Hey Taylor, how you doing? Flong Sway, how you doing? How's it going? Hello, hello. Yeah, we're a little on the cold side. We're a little on the hurt side. The wolves kind of had their wicked way with us. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have to pay for electricity, cable. None of those expenses. He's got everything. Everything's pretty much shut down at his place. You know, of course he has to leave like the electricity. He can't like disconnect it, but he doesn't have to pay anything. I mean, his bill is nothing. Oh yeah, it's the standard protocol that insurance companies use, and it's not like an individual person is doing it. It's just frustrating to have that kind of done to you, you know. Oh, that's interesting. They made it so you can't do that anymore. They went, yeah, no, you can't carry torches through that any longer. Oh yeah, no one person's making the decision, but he also is not. The other thing, Patchup, is he's not getting any help from his insurance agent. He's getting the typical. The biggest problem he's found is a lot of it is protocols they have where they don't answer your messages, they don't respond to you, they get back to you very, very slowly. They basically just make it as hard as possible for you to get anything done with them. And that's the biggest problem. That, I think, has been the most frustrating thing that he's had going on with them. Is that the protocols they also have in place have to do with how they deal with customers. And how they deal with customers is pretty crappy. I mean, there's multiple times he's left messages and never had anybody get back to him. There's multiple times that he's emailed people and never gotten any response whatsoever to any of his stuff. And then he's had to email them again multiple times just to get a response. Hey, another ear wrap and another pair of jeans and a can of piano beans. Okay. And so it's just frustrating and aggravating, which is what they want. But unfortunately, my brother, unfortunately for them, for me, if they were dealing with me, I would be down there basically with a baseball bat, smashing in their doors, going, give me my service now, or give me my money now, one way or the other. My brother's very patient and calm, and has a lot longer fuse, and so he's just like, okay, whatever. You guys take all the time you want. You're gonna pay me one way or the other in the end. In the end, you're gonna pay me. And I will just sit here and wait it out. I'm not that concerned about it. My life is not gonna be ruined if you don't do this. I'm gonna save my money, and yeah, I'll have lots of money by the time this is all over because I don't have to pay for cable. I don't have to pay for all these things that are going on. Ah! She's very cold. She's a very cold little gal. Look at her bare little legs. I'll give her some pants. Yeah, it's just kind of nutty. I mean, it's the kind of thing that you would think, you know, wouldn't happen. But are we gonna do a Sundered Pass New Region? Yes, we are. We're gonna get into Sundered. Oh, you never have to be sorry, Feng Shui. We're gonna be on Monday. We're gonna be getting back on our character who's already taken a few tentative steps into Sundered Pass. We haven't actually been in there a lot, but we've taken some tentative steps into Sundered Pass, and we've kind of taken a look at it. And we're going to take a few more tentative steps into it on Monday and start trying to do the tails tail. Tails? We're going to be doing the tail. Let's just put it that way. I was hoping there'd be a little more. Yeah, there we go. A little more coal over here. A little more coal. Yum, yum. A little more firewood. Great news. All right, I'm getting close to carry weight, so I'm going to eat one of my meat pies and hopefully not get food poisoning. And I'm gonna eat the pork and beans, not all the way down. But yes, we are going to continue in Sundered Pass. We will be doing that. Most assuredly. Assuredly so, we will. The tail's tail. The tail's tail. The tail's tail? The rat tail? The duck tails? Lost my 400 days character in Sundered Pass. Well, I may lose my 600 day character in Sundered Pass. If it happens, it happens. If he dies, he dies. Wait, did I miss the turnoff? I missed the turnoff, boys and girls. I missed the turnoff. The Tale of Tales, exactly. The Tales of Rudiger and his magic machine. I mean, basically, Rudiger just got a whole lot of dry ice. He was trying to have a rock concert and make some dry ice fog. That's all he was trying to do. It just kind of went wrong. Beware the fury of a penitent man. That's all. Rudiger was just way misunderstood, boys and girls. Well, I guess they dialed back some of the Timberwolves a little bit. Not a ton, but I guess they dialed it back just a teensy-tiny bit. Wait, am I going backwards into the... Okay. I'm getting all turned around. I gotta pay attention now. Gotta pay attention, boys and girls. I went up that way, I'm pretty sure, yes. And this is the way we want to go. I made sure to take my old 700-day stalker run in there first before my Loper character for that reason. Yeah, I heard they're bad. Rudiger was just making a better beer cooler. Seriously misunderstood. Exactly. He was like, this will revolutionize the way that we store and drink our beer. It'll be so much better this way. Trust me. Trust me. It'll be so much better this way. We'll drink that. Give ourselves a little energy. There we go. Give us a little energy there. And after this, after we get done here in about 45 minutes, I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich. I'm a little hungry. Make myself a nice sandwich. I got some of my mom's raspberry jam out there. Strawberry jam. Strawberry. No, I don't have any more raspberry. I have strawberry now. Yum, yum. Gonna have that. And a little peanut butter. A peanut butter, PB&J. A few chips. Got some chips out there. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yummy. Where's the body in here? I found no body in this cave. That is so weird. So weird. Okay, we're just gonna camp here. But does it have the blue mountains on the can? No cores there. Rudiger did not like cores. He was very against the cores. I don't know why. He just didn't like the cores beer. No explanation for it. He's just like, no, no quarters for me. We are a little bit on the heavy side, so we'll have to drop some stuff before we want to climb this rope. Which actually, it might be a good idea just to climb this rope now. But we have some of our, since we're at 30. Let's get our full rest, then we can climb, dump, climb, do all that. It was Moosehead Lager. Could be. My mom is great at making homemade jam. For shizzle. She makes the best jam out there. In my opinion, she makes the best jam. There's 6 kilos there. And there's another 6 kilos there. There we go. We can even pick up some of that. Yep, she makes homemade jam. She makes homemade applesauce. She makes lots of homemade stuff. She makes some of the best stuff. She is old school. Old school for sure. All right, let's drop the pry bar, hacksaw, bedroll, my pot and my pan. When's the last time she made dried fruit? Last fall. And it's still going strong now. We still got pears, peaches, apples. We got the whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle. Speaking of the kit and caboodle, hey Lauren, MJ, thank you for the 33-month resub. She just goes out. She goes out. We have a lot of you pick areas in the area.
Lorenz just resubscribed for 33 months. Hey, how's it Long Darkin?
Long Darkin's going good. It's kind of miserable, but we're doing okay otherwise. No, she goes out and picks a lot. We have some. There's fields and stuff around that she picks it from. That's funny. It drops it as two little pips. Two little pips. All right. Gotta pick up all the fuel. We're gonna need it. Hey, look at that. We're a good carry weight, too. But thank you again, Lauren, for that big resub there for 33 months. Let's get out those points. I kept forgetting. Is that not working? Is my... Oh, jeez Louise. Is my Steam Deck not working for some reason? Hold on a second. Let me open up the Steam Deck here. There it is. Now, nope, it's still not working. There, now it's working. Okay, it took it a second. Yeah, for some reason the Steam Deck died there. I don't know why. And I don't know why. Excuse you, lamp. I hate that you have to be so precise with the lantern. If you're off just a little teeny tiny bit, it's like, nah. We'll just let the lantern run down. We don't have a lot of extra fuel for it right now anyway, so. By the way, Misery Mode definitely has as many wolves as Stalker, if not a few more. I almost think the wolves are set to a higher level than Stalker is, to be honest. Miss my mother's homemade strawberry jam. Oh yeah, it's so good. Homemade mama's stuff is always good. there goes the lantern. In 3, 2, 1, 0. It's out. Wow, called that. Let's go ahead and get the torch out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll light the torch. I got enough matches and torches and stuff. I'm not too worried about it. Wait, was this the way? Yeah, this is the way out, isn't it? I think this is the way out. I'm pretty sure. How's Misery Psychotic Deer? Well, we're on day 30. So we should be getting our next affliction here pretty darn soon. Next affliction should be coming pretty quickly.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, it's nighttime. Interesting. I did not even realize it was nighttime. Does not look like we have the smoke signal over here. I bet you it's on the other side. Drop that there. It's not like it's going to get any better. Day 3 is not bad. I mean, you know, we got hit by a wolf. We took a bunch of damage. So, you know, we're now struggling to get any of that back that we can. And minimize any other damage that we take. But what can you do? What can you do? Wolf detection radius is also rather large now, which is fun. Yes, it is. It is fairly large at the moment. Large and in charge. Alright, it is daytime out. I don't know when I'm going to get the other afflictions. One nice thing about playing on misery mode is that you'll be dead before you run out of matches. You know, that is always true. Although I never really run out of matches, so... I never really run out of matches, so that's usually not an issue for me, anyway. Not trying to polish my own knob there or nothing, but it's not really a big issue for me most of the time. We're just getting a book to burn. There we go. There we go. So we got 2 afflictions now. We're in torment, stage 4. So we just got sour stomach. You cannot eat as much before you're full. Feel full, you are also more likely to experience food poisoning no matter your skill level. Frigid bones, your feels like temperatures permanently reduce and takes you longer to warm up. Yay. Yay. Yeah, there's our afflictions. And that was day 31. So day 31 is when we got the next 2. Huzzah! Huzzah, that happened. That was a thing. Off to HRV, last zone to survey, and find the last memento. Nice. Drop all that coal there just so we can move around a little faster, grab all these cattails. Because guess what? Cattails won't give us food poisoning. Cattails don't give us any food poisoning, do they now? So I guess we got about 10 days till Broken Body hits, which should be interesting. Wow, we're already that cold. Look how quick we got our cold now. And we're fragile and all that other good stuff. Yay. Thank you, Hinterland. Wowzer Bowser, okay. So what does that do again? Feels like temperature's permanently reduced. It takes you longer to warm up. Cannot eat as much before you feel full. Oh yeah, so that's causing us to basically be very, very hungry. Cattails are poisonous. Please, no. Yeah, with that affliction, cooking 5 is not very strong. Okay. Yeah, it's three arrows down no matter what. For us, it's always going to be 3 arrows down, I have a feeling. Bet you now have a 100% chance of getting food poison if you eat a can of murder fish. Oh, yeah. I'm sure the murder fish, the pies, the rabbit pies, the ptarmigan pies, all the meats, the slow recovery infliction. Yeah, that's a pain. That's a real pain. Not only do you not recover as quickly, but on top of that, you can't sleep for more than 7 hours, so you never reach the bonus recovery either. I think they set that because I think in No One Gets Out Alive, you can only sleep 7 hours before you get thirsty. So that's the longest you can sleep in No One Gets Out Alive as well. I think that's one of the reasons they set it like that. I could be wrong. Somebody said that in chat one time, and I was like, that kind of makes sense. What do I think is the worst affliction? Well, broken body. The last one you get. These ones I could survive. These afflictions, I think they should add these random afflictions like this. I think they should add these into the regular game. Maybe just one per game. Maybe just like after day 100 you get one of them. Bingo, bango, bongo. Well, we got 3. That'll give us a better bedroll. Well, I think it'd be cool if there was like a single, like like a day 100 affliction that you got, or maybe for every 200 days in game you got an affliction, and then also put in a cure for the affliction, a temporary cure, as well. Something that can fix you up. Maybe a new tea or a new medicine or something that can help you with your rheumatic joints or your mind, like, you know, your sleepless mind or whatever they call it. Your haunted mind. Hello, General Mom, how you doing? Good hot afternoon to you as well. It is currently 92 degrees here at the moment. I mean, I think that would be kind of, I'd be down for that. And make it a thing that you can toggle off and on. You don't have to play with it if you don't want to. It's something you can play with if you want to turn it on. So yeah, it's already 92 here. But it's 70. It's almost 80 in my apartment right now. It's almost 80 in my apartment, and it feels cool. That tells you it's really hot when it's almost 80 in your apartment and it's cool. But I do have the AC blowing right on me too. It's only supposed to get to 95 here today, so that's not too bad. Hi, Cindy. Okay, let's go ahead and put the sticks on here. Put the reclaimed woods and some more sticks on there. Let's go out and grab our coal real quick. I know, darling. I'm gonna get back inside super quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to get that coal. And I'm gonna leave that ptarmigan pie out there. It's only gonna be 95 there too. 95's not that bad. 95's okay. It's a pain in the ass. I hate it. I don't like it. But it's not horrible. 95, I like 90. I like days that are like 80s and 90s. You know, it's fine. Now, you know, if it's a really humid day, I sort of get that. Sort of get that. Makes you all yucky feeling. You'll keep my 85. You'll keep your 85, yes.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Man, Glimmer Fog with only 7 hours sleep to begin with could be a finisher if you need to get health back. Yeah. We're gonna get as much of this harvested up as we can. We will now have enough. We won't have enough cloth. We won't have enough cloth for the bedroll, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna cook up that pork and beans real quick. It'll take a minute to warm up. We get a cooking skill up for it. I know cooking skill ups are not that big of a deal at the moment, but I like them anyway. Okay, yeah, let's drink some water. You're so thankful humidity's gone down. Yeah, our humidity here's not that bad. I think our humidity here is pretty low. Averages wind, miles per hour. Precipitation. Our humidity here is 28%. So it's 93 and it feels like 93. We have, actually it feels like 92. We have 5-mile-an-hour winds coming out of the north with 10-mile-an-hour gusts. So, and our air index is at 39, which I guess is good. I guess that's a good air index. I don't know. What's my best way of getting health back right now? Birch bark tea if I can find some. Birch bark tea if I can find some. Hey, a 10 stream streak. Say that 20 times fast. -38 24. So if we want to make the bedroll, we need one more cloth and we need one more ptarmigan down. Now the nice thing is we have an extra pair of pants here. That we can harvest. That'll give us one more cloth. Now, ptarmigan stew would actually... The stew's not a bad idea right now. I didn't even think about that. The stew's not a bad idea. It makes me tired, but it gives me improved rest for 3 hours. I'm not sure if it stacks, though, or not. I'm not sure if it stacks. That might combat... Wow, 1 hour and 17 minutes till that's ready? That's crazy. That might actually stack with my other stuff. I don't know if those stews stack or not. We'll have to give it a try. %84% humidity there, Kenneth. Wow. John Carter, how you doing, buddy? It's going good. Corn Dog, how you doing as well? I know you've been there for a while. Lived in Missouri when I was a kid. 100% with 100% Fahrenheit was horrible. I can't imagine. That sounds absolutely miserable. That's weird. Visually, the fire looks closer to me than it was before. That's kind of odd. That actually was really good stew. I think I'm gonna make another ptarmigan stew. I didn't even think about that, but stews are a good way to go right now because those give me that gives me that 3 hours improved rest. We get more condition. Now I don't know if it stacks. I doubt it does, but we'll give it a shot. You know, because why not? We're experimenting. The fire would like to ask you a question if you've had an accident at work. I've had an accident at work. What do you mean, fire? An accident at work? Like driving for Lyft? No, I've never had an accident driving for Lyft. Oh, you're talking about this fire. You're not talking about fire in chat. You're not talking about fire in chat. You're actually talking about the physical fire here. What a dummy I am. What a big dummy I am. That's why it was getting closer to me. Hey, Jorbs, how you doing, buddy? I saw you posted a picture up of some of your long, dark adventures. That was very cool, man. That was a very cool Aurora picture you had there. Nana Plays, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try this just to see. I doubt it's gonna stack. Interesting, it overrode it. That's very interesting. I did not expect it to do that.
Barely walk with this much gear.
What's all this gear we have on us? Oh, it's all the ptarmigans. It's the ptarmigans that we got on us. All right, let's get a little sleep. At least the ptarmigan pie gives us a little better. Oh wow, those are already at 60 and 63%. At least it gives us a little better sleep. I'll make some more broth here pretty quick. I do think I have a lot of water. Yeah, I got 6 liters of water now. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink. All right. Got our boiled water. Perfect. Get this fire going again. We got plenty of fuel for it, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and use the stick. Stickity stick. I'm going to try to get some more broth, and then we can start making ptarmigan pies. Although we need to kill more ptarmigans for those, or ptarmigan soups. We need to kill more ptarmigans for those, so I guess we'll keep the broth with us, and then we can just cook some of it up and make it into ptarmigan stew every once in a while.
Perfect.
So the red on the stomach meter, that is from sour stomach. You cannot eat as much before you feel full. You're also more likely to experience food poisoning no matter your skill level. So that kind of sucks. That kind of blows, doesn't it? I'm gonna make 3 ptarmigan pies too out of some of this ptarmigan stuff. That way we'll have the extra carry weight. 18 minutes. I can just cook that up. That's it, 100%, so we'll eat that. Sounds like a storm is going on outside, which is totally fine. Yes, I do need to make the improvised bedroll, but I'm going to wait 25 minutes for these to get done so that we can grab that and go outside and dump these off. Now, broth, the nice thing about broth is I think broth does go down in quality, but it doesn't really.
I wonder if I can drop
The quality of broth is not. Whoa, I almost walked into the fire. That would have been embarrassing. Let's make our improvised bedroll, boys and girls. 3 hours. Oh, yeah. we go. Now we have the improvised bedroll. Let's grab some more feathers here. Actually, how hungry are we? Yeah, we can do it. We can do 3 feathers, then we'll eat and drink. We'll drink down an elegant broth. We'll eat a few cattails. We'll drink some water. That is just staring at me in the face, going, "Eat me! Eat me! Nothing bad will happen!"
Nothing bad will happen to you. Don't worry about it.
We have made it now to day 32. Yeah, it's like tempting me. It's tempting me, folks. It's telling me to eat it, but I'm not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. You know, J-Car, I may hang on to it just so if we do have full health, we could just eat some poison fish and then sleep for 10 hours. It'd be the first time we'd get sleep for 10 hours. It'd be awesome. I know it's getting kind of heavy. It's totally fine. Oh, we have this birch and maple on us, too. Let's go ahead and prepare up the mushrooms. Thinking about equipping it with double wraps, it won't help. It honestly, Kenneth, it won't help. We're gonna be cold no matter what the frick we do. We're gonna be cold no matter what. I just wanted the improvised bedroll because that helps me sleep a little bit better. There's a spot right there. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and swig down our other elegant broth here. Then take a nice big swig of water. Well, General Mom, you can do it. You have to play smarter than I'm playing. You have to micromanage things a lot. Sakuri, how are you today? I hope you're having a good one, my friend. I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, you just have to micromanage more than I do. I don't micromanage as much as I probably should. And that's my own fault. I mean, you know, that's just me. All right, we're gonna grab our carry pies. I actually sort of want to sleep 10 hours. I'm almost curious to see if that'll give me food poisoning. Nope, it didn't give me food poisoning. And it was at like single digits. So that didn't give me food poisoning. That's interesting. I wonder if the foods along that line don't give you food poisoning. We right now are on day 34, but we've lived 32 days. 32 days of hell. So we'll probably play through the rest of it tomorrow. And we'll probably die tomorrow would be my guess. Because once I get broken body, I mean, the game just gets boring to me after that point. It's like, okay, so we go sit in the cave. We try to go bag a moose, sit in the cave, and just, like, do nothing. How do you delay all the afflictions? The afflictions come at certain points in the game. You can't really delay them or stop them, unfortunately. There is no delay or stop, they just happen to you. I don't mind these afflictions. I could probably survive for quite a while with these 5 afflictions that we have on us right now. I don't think it would definitely be a rather slow, boring game, but we could do it. Broken body, once they take away any chance of health regen, I'm just kind of like, nah, I don't really care about the game anymore. I don't care about the file, I don't care about the game. I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to move on to another game. See, even Frostbite, I don't mind Frostbite so much. Frostbite you can sort of manage. You can You can work through it. We didn't pick up our birch. Oh, I did pick up my birch and maple. Not that I'm probably going to need them, but we picked them up. We were the good boy. We did the right thing. And I think Broken Body happens on around day 40-ish, I think. 40, 45, something like that. So, I think all the afflictions, though, are timed. Okay, we can start a fire anywhere in here. That's good. Heyo! Rabbit skin, rabbit gut. Got the backpack. Some quick flame in it. And another pot. Hey, we got our 3 rose hips, and we got a piece of ruined rabbit meat. Okay. I just need to make a little fire here so I can get some, yeah, we'll do that. I've heard multiple people say they will only play this mode once in a while, like it's more of a challenge than difficult. Yeah, I'm that way as well, Nana. We'll revisit this mode every great once in a while and play on it maybe a little bit, but for me, I don't have any interest in playing it as a long-term mode because it doesn't really interest me that much. When I like to think long-term in my game, and for me, it just doesn't pan out when you know that you're going to be limited to a certain number of days, which is fine, you know. Like I said, I think this would have made a much better 100-day challenge than an actual survival mode. I think it would have been a great like challenge mode, like As the Dead Sleep. Maybe even give us a goal to get to. Like maybe make us spawn in the far territory, and our goal is to try to get to Timberwolf Mountain or Ash Canyon, or get to somewhere before we die. Get to like 3 locations or something to check them for medicines, because we know we're getting sicker and sicker as the time goes on, and our goal is to try to find medicines to save us, and maybe those medicines would delay some of the afflictions every once in a while. Can you make rabbit meat with the ruined meat, or rabbit pie with the ruined meat? Unfortunately, that was already cooked, J-Car. If it was just ruined, I could, yes. If it was just ruined, I certainly could, but it was already ruined and cooked, so unfortunately it was not available for us to do anything with, which kind of sucks. Okay, I am totally lost now. No idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep turning left. Until we can't. Ah, there we go, there's the cave. I just had to find the light. Had to find the light over here. So yeah, right now we're just kind of like biding our time. I'd like to get my health up as much as possible before we get Broken Body, because I think that would probably help us a little bit if our health was as high as it possibly could be. Right now our health's at 72%, so we're back up to 72%. Yeah, kind of end up in DP and wait for a rescue. Now, I think going through the freezing water does actually damage our health, which kind of sucks. And I'm kind of curious also. It looks like they took away carrying torches through water, which is no big deal if they did. It's kind of interesting that they actually did that, though, if they did do it. Nope, they didn't. Okay. It must have just been at the beginning of the game. I'm getting you warmed up, darling. Just chill out. It takes a second to put your clothes back on. You're running around half naked, girl. You're like a wild woman. You're like a wild woman out here. Running around half naked. I think that probably affected our health too. Nah, maybe it didn't. Takes us so long to get warmed up now. So long to get warmed up. It's nutty how long it takes. Oh, we've already been up there. Okay. Hey, thank you for the posture check there. Jug attacks. I appreciate that. Thinking that if they gave us an age scale of survival like 55-year-old Will, then 65-year-old Will, 75-year-old, something to be closer to real life. Eh, maybe. You know what? I sort of want this fur limb. What's our weight right now? 43? Yeah, see, we technically should not be able to sprint right now. We technically should not be able to sprint right now. They still haven't fixed that, which I think is kind of hilarious. I told them about it. I sent those notes to them originally, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we know." It's still nighttime. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get some sleep here. Can I sleep right here? Hey, hello, how are you? Okay, we cannot get sleep here. You know what? We're just gonna go outside. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okie dokie. There we go. I ran across an announcement they're starting a leaderboard challenge on Long Dark. Is Long Dark starting that Trails of Beauty? There's been leaderboards for Long Dark forever. They've always been third parties though, so is Hinterland actually starting that? Because I don't know, I can call you Jerry, okay. I would like to see the link to Hinterland's site where they're starting that. There's been leaderboards for other stuff for a long time on Long Dark. I think leaderboards are goofy, especially for Long Dark, but does anyone know the total notes with tails, etc.? Right now mine are 62 of 25. That's a lot. But yeah, I mean, I guess they could do that. I don't think of the Long Dark as a competitive game, but if they want to start doing that, I guess they could. Hello, hello, Mr. Wolfie. But yeah, if you got the link for that Trails of Beauty, I would love to see that. I feel like Misery to feel less like a challenge, more like survival level. The Afflictions should be tied to events. If you get food poisoning, you get sour stomach, multiple sprains, cause broken body. So that it's more survivally. Yeah, it doesn't. That's why I was saying I totally agree with you. I was saying I've said all along that it feels more like a challenge mode. I don't know if it I've always said it feels more like a challenge mode. I think it should be more of a challenge mode, Ms. Take. Thank you for putting that in there. But yeah, the Afflictions always happen on certain days is what takes that. Yeah, it takes me out of it. It's like, okay, I'll try. Like I said, I'll try it every once in a while. We'll play around with it, mess around with it. But if they made it so it was a little bit different, I think it would be better. I think it would be better. But yeah, that was Ms. Take, General Mom on the Twitch side. And I agree with you. I think it would feel more survivally if by doing certain things you got those afflictions for sure. Yeah, it's a great game mode for somebody who's in me. For me, it doesn't hold a lot of interest for me as a gameplay mode either. I'm just kind of like, meh. You see, like right now, I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I should have stopped, made a fire, got warm, made some teas, spent a couple hours there. I find that to be so boring to micromanage every single second of your gameplay. Looks like Kill Gunning has started, not official for one. Okay, so it is a private person. So there have been things like that before. They've had challenge boards out there before, for the fastest, hopeless rescue run, the fastest this one, the slowest, how long you've lived on this mode or whatever. They usually in the past, what I've seen them do is they'll do it like on a monthly basis. Like they'll basically, have the monthly winner or whatever, and you have to show your screenshot, time, date, stamp, all that sort of stuff. And then you have there's the monthly winner for each category, and then there's an overall grand prize, if you got if you're really good in a bunch of them or something like that. For me, I'm always I just want for me, Long Dark's all about the adventure. In the end, it's like in high school, in video game high school. In the end, it's all about the game. In the end, it's all about the game. All about the game, Brian. It's all about the game. I liked Video Game High School. That was Video Game High School for the time it came out, being put out by Rocket Jump. That was an amazing series for them to put out. They did a fantastic job with that. What is that? A baseball cap. Okay. And some matches. Those are the guaranteed matches in this cave. Those are guaranteed here no matter what difficulty you're on. All right. So there is no warmth here. So we are going to do that, do that, do that, do that. There we go. Drop our stick. A little birch and maple. We'll get those cure in here. Alright. What kind? Oh, is that? Oh, that gets at 0%. That doesn't matter. I'm not super duper tired. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need to drop my my pies out here. Let's finish off our brothity broth. Crickets wear caps. Isn't that a cricket cap? Well, it's not really a cricket cap. I mean, Jerry, it's not really a cricket cap. It's a baseball cap. It's like this here. It's a ball cap, American ball cap. I don't think they play cricket in. I don't think they play cricket in Canada, do they? Or maybe they do, and I'm totally blissfully unaware. I mean, you guys do have some ties to the one, the great British Empire, where cricket is quite the deal. Ooh, I might make myself a meat and cheese sandwich. That sounds really good. All right, let's get some rest here. We dropped down to 50% health from 72. Just being out there that short amount of time, we lost that much health. I've never seen a game of cricket. I have seen cricket played, but only on shows. And so I doubt that's actually what it actually looks like. I've only seen it played on TV, so, and on UK shows, exactly. And so I doubt that, I mean, I saw it on Downton Abbey, I saw it on, Doctor Who, so I've seen it played a couple times there. Have I had any issues with scurvy? No, I have not. But I also have been chowing down a lot on cattails. My cattail consumption has been rather insane. So I've probably been staving it off. Plus, I've eaten pretty much every can of canned food I've found so far. Be it pork and beans, peaches, all that sort of stuff. So I've eaten a lot of that as well. All right, let's see. Is there any maintenance I need to do? Yes, I need to tear these down. I want to get myself a little more tired. I'm going to tear these down. Tear these torches down here. So one affliction you will not encounter. Well, I mean, if it goes on long enough, I probably will encounter. I guess that's one thing about this mode is probably I'll be dead before I get scurvy. Scurvy is something, just like not running out of matches, scurvy is a problem that I will not probably encounter. Just because. I really don't need that. I really don't need that. All right. Anything else I want to do before we just get our little nappity do? All right, we're going to sleep off the rest. And that's going to wrap us up for today. Tomorrow will be probably our final day in this misery mode. Let's grab some torches here real quick. Tomorrow will probably be our final day in misery mode because we are approaching that witching hour where we're going to get broken body. We now have all 5 afflictions. We're in stage 4 of misery. So we got all 5 afflictions on us now. I was going to pass time for now. I just wanted to get some more torches there so that we're ready to go into the into Sketchy's den. So we got all 5 afflictions. We are currently on day, I believe it's 34. Let's just check here real quick. We're on day 33, 4 hours and 54 minutes. We're at 58% condition in the Hush River. 58% condition, and that's not gonna ever improve really. Well, we'll get it back a little bit. But thank you everybody for coming by for Long Dark. We are gonna play some Medieval Dynasty. So on Twitch, we're just gonna continue the stream. YouTubers, thank you for coming by for Long Dark. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Like, subscribe on the channel, on the YouTube side, and I will see you next time, YouTubers. We'll be back on YouTube in about 3 minutes as well. You're kind of lucky in a way they fixed the glitch with the a Sundered Pass while you were on vacation. I heard about that. Yep, I did. I did.